Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Independent International Racing League. And tonight we're at Pool Record for Assist Tier 2. How are you all doing tonight? Looking forward to this one. Always a chance of mixed conditions. Good evening, Aquarius. I wish you luck tonight. Qualy wants no rain tonight. I don't think we've had any rain this week, have we? We had a little bit of rain on no assist, I think. Qualy is praying for dry. For qualifying, that's always good. I've got 16 so far, which is pretty good. The new game may be out in a couple of months, I believe. Thank you for the follow. My legs Macintosh. Sorry. That's a cool name. Last week, of course, Hissy took home the spoils and won a very close race. Quite a dramatic race last week. Was also mixed conditions last week, and Hissy just made no mistakes and took home the win. Spark also had a great result as well, coming. I think he come third actually. And Spark come third. And Aki was also on the podium. Morning, Big Daddy Kate. What are you having for breakfast? What time is it there? So we've got Tucker is hosting tonight. Thank you for that. We've got Snacks, James White, Aquarius, Hissy, Captain Karma, Tay, Spark, Finn. Finn had his debut last week. Did pretty well, and he's brought a friend along with him, Twin Joker. So hopefully, apparently they're similar pace. So we'll find out in a bit, I guess. Aki AMG, Chelsea FC, Alpha Maddie. Good to have Alpha Maddie back. Doesn't always turn up. Always too busy. It's 11 AM. Nice. We got Professor Phil, MCR Fifi, Maverick, Mark D, and some terrible streamer. So as I was saying, Hissy is currently leading the championship by 8 points. He's got the big 50 points at the moment. Second is Golden Egg Fire, but he's just a reserve. And third, Dr. Edwards sadly can't be here tonight because personal reasons, but hopefully things get better for him, and maybe he can be here next week instead. Good evening, Upcoming Karma. Wish you all the drivers luck tonight. Got MCR Fifi, fourth in the standings. And the top four is about 15 points between the top four drivers, so it's nice and close, how we like it. And what will we have? Eggs and bacon, good choice. A little bit of eggs and bacon. Throw in a hash brown as well, maybe. Bit of brown sauce. Oh, nice. Showtime. Looks a little overcast. Softs are available. So we've got 17 tonight. It's a pretty good turnout. Q1, obviously, where we will lose 2 drivers this session. So some of them might even risk the medium if they're feeling extra confident. Could be a bit of rain in the air. We've got there's 2 Alpha Romeos out early. See who's out first. Yeah, so it's the 2 Alpha Romeos out. So we'll have a lap with Upcoming Karma. Sadly, he wasn't here last week. Always a threat on his day. And we've got Alpha Matti, who may be coming out on the medium. So let's have an onboard lap with Upcoming Karma. And even if he invalidates, we will have a lap with him. Turns 1 and 2. Very easy to get it all wrong there. And just braking full 50. Takes very good speed through there. Quite nice. That's just a car going slowly. DRS. And then spots to brake in very nicely there. Straight onto the throttle. Fast right-hander, easily flat. My favourite corner. Not. Got to be careful not to catch the inside curve there, as it can unsettle the car. Try and keep the car nice and tight here. And takes the final corner, DRS, and comes to the line. And it's into the 30s, 1 minute 30s.6. Nice lap there from Common Karma. Currently the quickest time, and we have a Twin Joker here. Wonder what he can do tonight. Obviously it's his first race tonight as a reserve, and that's a pretty good effort there actually. Just a four tips off. We've got Mark D. Yeah. Yep, yep. Entourage incoming for Finn. It was quite crazy last week, and Finn goes quickest at the moment. Just 300s ahead of Upcoming Karma. That should be enough to get through, I would say. And Mark D goes quickest with a 1:30.2, 4 tenths ahead of Finn. Nice effort there. We have Snacks here, who done well to win the feature race in the F2 last night. He was due a good result, and yeah, it's always good for the confidence to get a win. Doesn't matter what division it is, it's a nice feeling. I've got Tucker for life in 5th place, and Aquarius goes quickest now by a 10th ahead of Mark. Very good. And Snacks lost his pole run last week to 10-10. Managed to get might have been his first pole on the wheel, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunately, 10-10 not able to race tonight. I don't blame him. It's not one of my favourite tracks, this one. We've got Spark also up to 2nd. Just 21 thousandths off Aquarius. It's a very good lap from Aquarius. He has done this track a lot this week. And Mark D improves again. 999. Trouble. Solid effort there from Mark. That's just a car going slowly. So Snacks comes to the line and goes a few times quicker than Mark. Good effort there from Snacks. Very good over 1 lap. Snacks has had some good success in the races lately. Just yet to bring home the full potential. Got James White reserving in the Alpine tonight. I think he's, I don't know if... Oh, he's not pushing this lap. And we've got Hissy, the championship leader, up to 5th. Ahead of his teammate Finn. Your Scottish team. Chelsea FC. Down in 12. Probably have to go out again. And Professor Phil. Good to have Professor Phil back. don't think he's raced for, in a couple of weeks. So it'd be interesting to see if he can deliver tonight. Still got 4 drivers to sell a time. Professor Phil, Maverick, MCR Fifi, and Take It Easy. And all drivers on the soft. So let's have a lap with Professor Phil. You know, you're not looking to set, you know, in an incredible lap. You're just trying to get through to Q2. That's the most important thing in this session, really. Is just to put a solid lap in. Purple first sector. And so far, it's valid. You might see a few penalties from drivers tonight. Be careful not to turn in too early there. You can cut the corner. It seems to have managed that no problem. The last sector. This is the corner that really takes all the life out of the tyres. Just about keeps the car on the track. And approaches the final corner. And what will this be? And Professor Phil goes 6, just a 10th behind Hissy, and yeah, that's all you're looking to do really. Is just get into Q2. That's the name of the game. Aki AMG currently 10th. Alpha Maddie has left the session. If anyone can send him an invite. And Aki AMG just a bit slower that time. I think he'd probably get through on that time. Alpha Matty has joined back. Here we have Take It Easy. We'll probably have to go out again on another set maybe. Just a 10th ahead of Tucker at the moment. Tucker is on an outlap and Tucker just starting a lap now, so Tucker will be looking to improve just a little bit. I think Tucker's gone all no assist now, has everything off, so it takes a while to get up to speed. He's improved in Sector 1 by 400s. It's 3 temps up, that's good. Just got to try and keep it now. It's on a new set of softs. That looks pretty good. This is probably one of the trickiest corners on the track. I'll keep nice and tight here. Pretty good. It's important to get a good exit. And where will this put Tucker? And Tucker moves up to 14th. That's a good lap. Good effort there from Tucker. Be interesting to see. Alpha Maddie is also on an outlap. He might be on the same set, so the tyres do wear quite a lot on this track. You do not want to be starting on softs on this track. We've got Chelsea FC and Take It Easy currently needing to improve. We've got 4 minutes remaining, so I'm sure we will see those drivers go out soon. Finn has improved to 3rd. Very, very good effort there. Obviously, it's probably best just to use one set in Q1. You don't want to be using all of them up, you know. Got Hissy out on another lap. Not sure if they're the same tyres. Bit of understeer though. Yeah, a couple of temps down on this lap. We will come back to Hissy. I want to see how Alphamati gets on. Alphamati currently near the bottom. Take It Easy has gone out. I'm sure Chelsea will soon. So Alphamati looking not for much, looking for a 10th to get himself ahead of Tucker and into Q2. Currently nearly 2 temps down, so needs to find a good chunk of time in the last sector. And I think Hissy's retired in the pits, so no drama there. And Alphamati's gone wide, but the game hasn't punished him. Chelsea FC and Tate have gone back out, so they can respond to whatever Alphamati does here. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Oh, just a couple of tenths down. He's still 15th, but Chelsea and Take It Easy just are basically looking for maybe a couple of tenths. Here we have Take It Easy, who is just a couple of tenths up, and that's all he needs to get through to Q2. But it's easier said than done though. Breaks before the 50. Ooh, that looks very nice. And we'll go back to Chelsea after this lap. 6 tenths up. It's on a mighty effort here from Tate. Just got to keep it within the lines. That corner feels like it goes on forever, that corner. Final corner. Has Tay done enough? DRS. Straight to the line. Yep, and Tay goes up to 8th. Fantastic. And I could see there was more time in that lap as well, in that last sector. And here we have Chelsea FC. Really under a lot of pressure here to get this lap done. Chelsea FC looking for around 2-3 tenths to get through. But we know on her day. Oh, invalidated. I think Chelsea might be starting last. I don't think there's enough time to get round again. Snacks is also going back out. I'm not sure if it's the same set. So it looks like we're going to be losing Alphamati and Chelsea FC in Q1. Snacks with another good lap. So very good lap under pressure there from Tay at the end there. Managed to get himself up to into the top 8. Chelsea will be disappointed, but it's a long race and can start on. Chelsea does have history of liking to start on the hards, which is not a bad choice for this track. But we didn't see any crashes or anything like that, so that's always a good thing. Thank you for the follow, Tommy King. Welcome to the show. Picked a good time to join in. Got Q2 coming up very, very soon. There we have it. So sadly we lose Chelsea FC and Alpha Maddie. They didn't miss out by much. 10th and a half really. That's how close it is in assist tier 2. Got Snacks leading the way ahead of Mark D by 3 attempts. Good effort there from Finn. Quaris in 4th. Spark. MCR Fifi, Hissy, Professor Phil, Take It Easy, RPR Maverick. So top 10, 9 attempts within them. It's always what we expect to see. Q2 is all about strategy really. You want to start on mediums for this track. But I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen if it's a dry race or a wet race, so that'd be interesting. If there's anyone that can tell me, you know. As you can see, we've got a few putting on the mediums. And it's going to be a mixture of strategies. It's always worth trying to get through on the better tire. I think last week we saw Snacks go out on the soft, and then he thought, "Oh, I can get through on medium." So, who is the third? Well, so we'll have a lap with someone else this time. Maybe Twin Joker on the soft. Just like Twin Jokers on the pad. Could be wrong. Normally when we have a new driver, they always like prone to press A after qualifying. So, will he do it? So we've got like 7 drivers on softs and we've got 8 on mediums. So yeah. And if any of the drivers want to tell me what the weather is for the race, that'd be great. But if not, it's good. Sometimes it's good not to know, because then it makes it more exciting, then, doesn't it? And predictable. A bit like Tyson Fury's uppercut. So here we go, with Twin Joker. It's first onboard lap. And it just turns in a bit too early there. It looks like he is on the pad. That's unfortunate. Hissy's also invalidated. And Aquarius on the soft, who's looking good in Q1. He's done a lot of practice this week. Obviously, you know, 3 races, doing 3 races, you know. And very nice final corner there. Qualis comes to the line and sets a 130.7 on the soft. Pretty good. Snacks is invalidated. Obviously, Twin Joker has, Mark has, Finn, and Finn spun. Obviously, he's on the medium. Got Hissy also on the soft. It's good to see a mixture of strategies, isn't it, really? Can Hissy's Finn's teammate do a better job? Hissy did reserve on first day and was showing some very good race pace. I mean, I think the whole race I was behind him for the whole race. And yeah, showed some good pace. We have upcoming Karma in second, a couple of attempts behind Aquarius, and then 4 attempts back we have Take It Easy. So the top 3 on softs, Aki AMG, 31.6 on the medium, MCR Fifi, half a second back, also on the medium. Finn will go around again, and then, yep. Well, Hissy's gone off. And he's backed out of that. I think he might pit and put mediums on. Yeah, I think he might put mediums on. James has also gone off. It is a very difficult track, this one. And let's have a look with Spark. Spark's one of our quickest drivers in the league on his day. Be interesting to see what he can do. That's pretty good. In this corner here, you want to just avoid that inside curb. And Spark comes to the line and he goes quickest. Wow, that's a great lap from Spark. 6 times ahead of Aquarius. I didn't jinx him for a change then. Twin Joker, I'm not sure if he's on the lap. I think so. Yeah, he's on that lap there. Finn has set a good lap. On the medium and is 5th. That's a good effort there. And we've got Snacks out on the soft. Ah, yeah. It's such a great game, isn't it? Karma. I wonder if Codemasters can get those sort of issues right on the next game. Brilliant video they posted the other day, didn't they? Really left me really like got the popcorn already to watch it, and it's 30 seconds. Brilliant. Snacks, I think Snacks might put the mediums on. 7 minutes to go. Mark D on the mediums. What can he do? I think Aquarius has gone out again on a new set of softs. Interesting. Yeah, it's a bit too much fuel for qualifying Snacks. Bit too much fuel for the race as well, mind. Taking sandbagging to a whole new level there, Snacks. And Snacks, with just less than 6 minutes to go, you don't want to leave it too late on a track like this, where it's easy to invalidate. Mark comes to the line, and Mark puts himself up to 7th. Couldn't see his name for a second then. I've got Professor Phil on a that. Aquarius is up to 2nd. I think he's just started a lap actually. Let's do a featured driver with Aquarius. He is 33. From Netherlands. He uses the Thrustmaster T300. His favourite driver is Max Verstappen and Ayrton Senna. His favourite track is Singapore. Each to their own, I guess. Season aspirations. Praying not to get a DNF in every race, so he's trying not to do Snacks. Sorry about that. Involvement within the league. Assist tier 2 driver, F2 driver. I mean, he might as well be assist tier 1 reserve driver as well. And strengths on the game is race pace. His race pace is his strength, and he's just gone quickest. So good effort there from Aquarius. So drivers at risk currently, we've got Hissy down in 15th, we've got James White, Snacks, James White, Maverick and Aki AMG. I've got Snacks here, 1.6 up. On the mediums as well. He's took the sandbox out. And Snacks comes to the line. And that's a really good lap on the mediums. He puts himself up to 3rd. That's a very good time on the mediums from Snacks. And got a few drivers coming in now. Tuck of a Life been budged down to 11th. I'm not sure if he's got enough time to go back out. So a big lap coming up from Aki AMG, Maverick as well. They're on the soft. It looks like a bit overcast now as well. James White is going out as well on the medium, so that's a lot of pressure. Hissy, our current leading the championship at the moment, so this is an important lap coming up from Hissy. The track temperatures have dropped a little bit now. It's just gone a bit overcast. Still no idea what the weather conditions are for the race, but it's definitely looks like it could rain. MCR Fifi is, I think he's retired in the pits. And a Hissy on the medium as well, so this is an important lap from Hissy. Hissy yet to sell a time. Maverick has just started his lap. Looks quite like it's a bit quite oversteery, this setup Hissy's using. Purple middle, but we don't always believe that. That looked nice. So drivers at risk, take it easy. Mark. Oh, Hissy got away with that one. So we've got a few drivers at risk here. Hissy would thank his lucky stars that he didn't get invalidated there. But is it enough? He goes 10th. You believe he's at risk. We've got to take it easy on the soft. I'm just going to go back to Maverick because Maverick invalidated. So Tay currently needs a 10th, just a 10th at the moment. But we've also got Aki AMG out there, also on the soft. And James White on the medium. And it's just started to rain. What's the weather for the race, Snacks? Tay is the 10th down. It's raining, but if he can just hook up the last sector, I'm sure he can still do it. You just kind of got to forget about the rain here, because I don't think it will affect the track yet. Just force them now. Tay just looking for a couple of tenths. Has he done enough? Yes, he done it. He's up to 6. What a lap. What a last sector from Tay. I knew there was time in that last sector and he's done it. And that pushes Mark D out and Hissy out as well. Fantastic. Dry race, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've lost a lot of good drivers. Obviously they're all quick drivers. And they're all good drivers. But, yep, dramatic. What a lap from Take It Easy at the end there. So unfortunately, we lose Mark D, Hissy, Tucker for Life, Maverick, and James White. They tried to be brave to get through on the mediums, but it backfired. But I'm sure the race is long. Well done, Tucker. I mean, if you're happy, that's all that matters, isn't it? Really. So Aquarius setting the standards. Who is going to get pole? Any top 3 predictions in the chat? And it's raining. It's going to be a wet Q3. I think it's going to be intermediates. So I would say fuel the car up. Fuel the car. I can't talk today. I would say fuel the car up for what? Put 10 laps of fuel in the car or 8 laps, and just drive around. I guess. Just keep going around. I guess. So let's see what the conditions are like here with upcoming karma. These conditions might favour people who use medium traction. This gives you a little bit more leeway on the throttle input. Yeah, it's unusual for you, Chelsea. You're normally one of the standout performances, but not to be tonight. But as I said, it can all change in the race. Put on your hards. Yeah, nobody's going to be taking this flat, I don't think. Maybe try the hard medium strategy. Yeah, this is one of those tracks you gotta put the grind in. You gotta practice. You can't just turn up and just can't turn up on a track like this. Austria, maybe you could not practice and still do a good lap, but yeah, it's a tough track, this one. Are you gonna try something different? Are you, Chelsea? Ah, yeah, the football. Yeah, I'm glad the mighty Liverpool won. Going for the quadruple. It ain't gonna happen, but we can dream. So, upcoming karma. The first driver on a lap. Got the whole track to himself. And fully committed through this fast right-hander. That looked really, really good. And try and keep the car within the white lines here. Very good. It looks like it stopped raining as well, so interesting to see if the track can dry up for the softs maybe. Everybody out on track. Just turned in a fraction too early there. Probably cost him a couple of tenths, but upcoming car comes to the line, and it's 141.9. But I don't think these times are going to matter because I think it's going to be time for dry soon. MCR Fifi done on 140.6. Currently goes quickest. But I think it's going to be time for dry soon, so I think these are kind of just banker laps, really. It has stopped raining. DRS enabled. Won't take long for the track to dry up. We've got Finn J here. So, I mean, got Professor Phil in second. I think these times at the moment are irrelevant at the moment with the track drying up. It could be one of those sessions where it's last driver to cross the line who gets pole. Oof, look flat that did. Snacks. Yeah, just had to pull out a little bit earlier than that. I think Finn will complete the lap, but there is only 6 minutes to go. I don't know. I think I would be tempted to pit here. Well, it depends how if it's going to dry up in time. So Finn comes to the line and puts himself up to second. Only a couple times off MCR fee. Really good. We've got a couple of drivers in now. Yes, I don't think it matters snacks. I think it's ready for slicks now this session. I don't think any of these times will matter unless people invalidate. We've also got Aki AMG still out on track on the inters. Upcoming Karma has selected the soft. Aki's just gone off the track there. Spark has selected the soft. Yeah, as I said, I think it's going to be the last driver to cross the line is probably going to get the pole. We see it in like real life, doesn't it? It's like the track just keeps evolving. Yeah, look, I mean, it's definitely ready for softs now. We've got 5 drivers now who have selected the soft. 4 minutes to go. I mean, this is, I think Twin probably even knows it's time to pit. Thank you for the follow, Jamie Smithers, 33. Yeah, Twin Joker pits. Got Aquarius out on softs. Thank you for the follow, Jamie Smithers. Welcome to Paul Ricard. Wonderful track. So Aquarius, the first driver out on the softs. 3 minutes to go, so you could probably do two flying laps, one after another. Aquarius now. Getting ready for his lap. So I think you kind of got to be a bit careful as well. You don't want to invalidate a lap. So you do want to push, but you don't want to cut the corner. But if you just cut a corner, you can just save the fuel and then go for one last effort. Could be one of those days where last driver across the line gets pole. for Sector 1, of course. Couple of corners to go. It has looked a good lap from Aquarius. I think he'll go again though. No matter what he does, I think he'll go for another lap. And there's a 130.7. That's a very good lap. MC Fifi about to go for a lap. Let's see who else is on a lap. Got Stacks at the start of his lap. Got Spark. Spark has just gone for a lap as well. I think the first one is I think Snacks. He's 3.2 up on his lap. But I think Aquarius could improve if he can go again. Yeah, I think Aquarius will go again. Oh, Twin Joker's left the session. That's bad timing, that is. That's very bad timing. And what has Snacks done? Is it enough? It is. Look at that, a 29.6. A second faster. Aquarius is on an improvement. Oh, it's invalidated, unfortunately. Here is MCR Fifi. The track is looking a lot better now. The sun is out. And MCR Fifi goes second, just over a tenth behind. Aki AMG goes fourth. Spark up to third. Very close at times. Got Finn J in the last sector now. What can he do? He seems pretty quick on this track. Got Tay up to fourth now as well. That's a great lap from Take It Easy up to fourth ahead of Aki AMG. 2 corners to go for Finn. What can he do? Upcoming Karma up to fourth. Professor Phil now up to fourth ahead of Upcoming Karma. The times are very close. And Finn goes 8th. And there we have it. Snacks is gone again. And he did improve again by a little bit. So, managed to do back-to-back laps, and Snacks gets pole position. If someone could invite Twin Joker back, be appreciated. So, pole position for Snacks. Congratulations. Very close, like a few tenths between the top 4. Second, MCR Fifi, third Spark, Professor Phil in fourth, Upcoming Karma in fifth, Take It Easy in sixth. Very good effort there from Take It Easy. 7th, Aki AMG, 8th, Finn J, 9th, Aquarius, and unfortunately, as we said, and Twin Joker, unfortunately, that's 4 poles out of 5 now. Twin Joker has managed to join back. So hopefully we get 5-minute break now. Never seems to happen, but we normally get 5-minute break now. You need to stop hogging the limelight. At least it's very close. That's all we ask. We don't want one driver who's like 6-7 tenths ahead, you know. At least it is very close. So drivers now will be just deciding on what strategy to go with, what tyres to use, start the race with the right amount of fuel, similar to under fuel, and then during the race you can like lift and coast on certain corners. But yeah. And obviously we ask all the drivers just to be careful on lap 1. It's a long race, you don't want to be getting taken out, you know. It's frustrating when you get damage on the first lap. But can Snacks win again on 2 nights on the trot? If I was starting outside the top 10, I'd probably start hards and probably stretch them to maybe lap 21, 22, and maybe put the mediums on. I don't think softs can do. Softs can do 7-8 laps. Any predictions in the chat? I predict pain. Me being one of them. So it's a dry race. Overcast conditions by the looks. I'm impressed Twin Joker didn't ready up. I think that's like the longest 5 minutes ever. going to be an interesting race. We've got a lot of drivers in positions you wouldn't normally expect to see, so I'm sure there's going to be battles all the way through the field. Position change. So as you can see, got the top two on mediums, Spark on soft. So he'll be looking to get a good start. Professor Phil and Upcoming Karma on the mediums. Take it easy, and Aki AMG on the soft. The softs don't last very long on this track. So they probably do, what, 6-7 laps max. I got Finn on the mediums, Aquarius, Twin Joker on the soft. And then we got Mark D, Hissy, Tucker for Life, and Maverick all starting on the mediums. And James White, Alpha Maddie, and Chelsea doing the hard strat. Oh, you got to join back. You got to join back, and then you should be able to just join back and then join the session. I think last week we had 2 DNFs on lap 1. So hopefully that won't happen tonight. The track is a lot wider. There's more runoff. And as we were saying, we got the 3 drivers at the back on the hards. They'll be looking to capitalise if there's any early safety cars. We wish the drivers all luck. All the luck. And here we go. Got 5 lights. And away we go. And it seems like MCR Fifi's had a good start. And he's just behind Snacks. Professor Phil up to 3rd, ahead of Spark. Very good start from Professor Phil. And Aki MG coming into pressure from Twin Joker. Aki NG, I don't know what happened there. And it's been a relatively clean start from everyone. And Snacks leads the way ahead of MCR Fifi. We remember this battle from last week, don't we? We've got Spark passing Professor Phil. That's a very good pass. Obviously Spark is on the soft, so his tyres will be good for this part of the race, but they won't last long. Let's have a look at the front. So obviously Snacks and MCR Fifi on the mediums. I would say they're on the right tyre, and Spark, be interesting to see how long you can keep those tyres going for. But leading at the moment is Snacks, ahead of MCR Fifi. 8 attempts. He'd probably be trying to get out of the DRS right now, but it won't be easy. So a look through the field. Got Spark in 3rd, Professor Phil in 4th, Twin Joker. I'm not sure if he managed to join back. Maybe he did. He's in 5th. Got Hissy on the 6th. Hissy's had a very good start. I've got side-by-side action here from AKMG and Finn. Yeah, position change. We've got Hissy up 6 places and Twin Joker up 5 places. Tuck of Life also at 4 places. We've got a few drivers in the pits, unfortunately. So Tucker for Life's had a really good start. Mark D. And Twin Joker picks up a penalty. And so does Alpha Matty. So we've had a few drivers having to pit, unfortunately. Aquarius, that's very unfortunate. Aquarius doesn't seem to get much luck in the races. So they'll be hoping for a safety car at some point. And yeah, take it easy. Alpha Matty, they all unfortunately got damage. Snacks is almost out of the DRS range, but obviously it will be activated now. Fast lap of the race from Snacks. But it's a long way to go. And be interesting to see how long Spark can keep those tyres going for. Ooh, we've got Alpha Matty has lost it. Hopefully he can keep the car going. We've seen a few drivers pick up track limit penalties. Maverick now being the 3rd driver to pick up penalties. Spark there losing the car a little bit there and probably picked up a track limit warning for that. And is he looking to have a move here? And Spark is up ahead of MCR Fifi, and that helps out Snacks. But MCR Fifi will be coming back. I think the softs can last about... Oh, MCR Fifi having a little look there. But I think the softs can last about 6-7 laps. So it will be interesting. And Alpha Matty has lost it again. He's lost it at the same corner as well. And Snacks on this occasion pulled out about the same margin. Fast lap of the race from Spark. He's doing really well with those softs. Professor Phil in 4th. Has a nice margin ahead of Twin Joker. And Hissy, last week's race winner, in 6th on the mediums. So he'll be trying to get Twin Joker here on the DRS. I have to try and stay nice and close through here. Get good traction. And I think he's close enough. Be using a bit of battery as well, I guess. Yeah, he's using the battery. And comes across. And yeah, Hissy gets the move done. Ahead of Twin Joker. Aki AMG. Just ahead of Finn. Got Mark D in 9th. Tucker for Life having a really good race in 10th. Alpha Matty has retired. I think he's retired in the pits, so he shouldn't bring out a safety car. Got Maverick in 11th. Chelsea FC still on those hards. We'll be looking to go a long way into the race. James White in 13th on the hard as well. Aquarius. Unfortunately, I think Aquarius had to pit, so it was on mediums. Take it easy, I had to put the mediums on. Abkamakama must have started on mediums and put the hards on. And unfortunately, Alpha Matty's retired from the race. So the mediums are coming good now. But Spark is doing a good job on those softs. And Spark almost within DRS of Snacks as well, so very close. And MCR Fifi will be He'll be saving his battery and just using DRS. They might go for it here. Thinks better of it. Probably got a track limit warning for that. And Twin Joker unfortunately picks up another penalty. So we've got a very good battle here. Finn behind Aki AMG. Closely followed by Mark D as well. And Tucker for Life. Not too far back either, so Tucker for Life having a really strong race so far. Very, very good stuff here. And Maverick a further second back. Wonder if MCR Fifi might be looking to maybe get Spark back here. If any of the drivers don't pick up a penalty today, they're doing really good. And Maverick picks up his second penalty of the race. And looks like this is going to be an easy pass from MCR Fifi. And I think the softs will be struggling with Spark now. But Spark's got a nice gap from back from Professor Phil. So I think that Spark should try and stretch his tyres as long as possible. And we've got Aki MG, he's lost it. And can he get his car going again? I think he'll be pitting this lap, putting hard on. Oh, a 5-second penalty for Finn for gaining an unfair advantage. That might have been. Oh, Aki. That looks a bit intentional. Just try and get the car back to the pits. Tyres are going to be absolutely overheated. Just take it easy for these corners. And the safety car can always come out later in the race. I'm not sure, he seems to have, maybe he's got a damaged wing. And oh, he continues. It's a surprise. And Snacks has got his gap out now to nearly 2 seconds now ahead of MCR Fifi. The top 5 are still penalty free. There's a long way to go. I wonder if Spark's still in DRS range. His tyres right now will probably be around 50 odd percent. They do wear up quite a lot on this track. But he's doing well to keep up with MCR. I think Spark will do the soft, hard strat. But yeah, he's making those softs last a long time. And Professor Phil all by himself at the moment. In fourth, got Twin Joker pitting on the softs. He'll be looking to probably put the hards on, I would say. And Tucker for Life now up to 7th. He's got Maverick behind him. And Spark unfortunately picks up his first penalty. But I think if you pick up one penalty, I don't think you're doing too badly on a track like this. And we've already seen Maverick pick up 2 penalties, so... And Tucker for Life may have a chance now to get past Mark D. The sun is out, which is good. And Tucker for Life, can he get the move done? just didn't have the straight on speed to get it done. Twin Joker with his third penalty of the race might be getting DSQ later, maybe. And Maverick down the inside of Tucker for life. Oh, they come together. Oh, I'm not sure what to make of that. I think Mavericks just wasn't looking where he was, I don't know. We'll have to see what the steward says about that, but that's ruined both of their races. And fortunately they didn't get a DNF. But they're going to have to pit now and probably put the hards on. So it's not race over, but it's not ideal. And so Maverick is pitted. Spark is also pitted. Spark's put the mediums on, so I'm not sure if Spark can get to the end on the mediums. And the hard runners now into the top 10. Chelsea FC and James White. Got a feel for Tucker for life. He's just been racing, not had much luck in recent times. Spark out in 9th. Aquarius up to 11th. So Maverick has put the hards on. And Tucker for life. Oh, I think there's a glitch there. I think the game's glitched. This game, what a game, eh? What an incredible game. Yeah. What can you say? And Snacks is poured out a massive lead now over MCR Fifi. 4.4 seconds. Snacks doing really good. And they're both just doing their own race. It's unbelievable what happened to Tucker. I'm quite shocked. I'm quite shocked at the game, really. I just can't believe it. Professor Phil in 3rd. Hissy in 4th. Mark up to 5th. Finn in 6th. Chelsea FC in 7th. James White closely followed in 8th. Taking those hards a long way into the race. And Spark obviously just pitted for the mediums. I think Spark will have to pit again. So we might be counting on a safety car later on in the race, maybe. Got Twin Joker who's picked up, I think, 12 seconds penalties now. Got Aquarius behind him. We'll be looking to try and get the DRS pass on Twin Joker. Aquarius tyres are a little bit older. Mark D picks up a 3-second penalty. I think Aquarius is a bit too far back. And Spark now having a look to get past James White here. And manages to get the move done. And that we'll be looking to get past Chelsea now. Looks like Chelsea's used all of overtake. And obviously the hard's got to go a long way in this race. And Spark will be looking to get the move down into turn 1. Chelsea seems to be struggling on the hards already on lap 11. And Chelsea out of overtake, and Spark will move himself up to 6. Going very well for Spark. I think we've just seen someone come out the pits. MCR Fifi is going for the undercut then on Snacks. He's put the hards on, and he is also going to get DRS on James White here. He could get 2 cars down here. Obviously it takes a lap to get these tyres in the right window. But yeah, Snacks, Professor Phil, they'll be looking to pit this lap. Will MCR Fifi go down the inside, and Chelsea's outbraked herself. And MCR Fifi will say thank you very much. And be interesting to see if Snacks pits at the end of this lap. I think Chelsea was expecting MCR Fifi to go for the pass. And Twin Joker not having much fun with these track limits. And we've got I think Aki AMG is spun again. And Snacks continues for another lap. So it's going all Snacks' way at the moment. And Hissy's had a very good recovery drive up to third, starting outside the top 10. Got Finn J having another good race. Good points haul here for Aston Martin. Finn J had a great debut last week and he's doing really well again. But Spark, obviously on the fresh mediums, will be looking to probably not get the move done on this lap, but maybe on the next lap we'll be looking to get the pass done on Finn, I would say. And 6th is MCR Fifi on the hards. James White in 7th. 8th, Chelsea FC. Twin Joker 9th. Has to be careful with these track limits because I think he's got 5 penalties now. Abka Makama going to the end on the hards. Just might struggle to get to the end actually. Got Tay on the mediums in 13th, Maverick 14th. Aki AMG not having a great race. We've got Snacks in now. Snacks will probably bet the hards on. And it'd be interesting to see what the gap is to MCR Fifi. So he's already dropped down to 3rd, Snacks. Got Finn pitting. Will Spark come out ahead of Snacks? And that's worked out. Wow, Snacks has put the softs on. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think... Wow, I don't know actually. Because MCR Fifi's going to the end. So... will be interesting to see. So Snacks is going to have to pit again. That's very interesting. Snacks did have a massive gap over MCR Fifi as well. So hopefully it's not a pit stop error. Maybe he just fancy doing 2 stints on the softs. He's going to be putting in very quick laps, I know that. So when will the top 2 decide to pit? Professor Phil going for another lap. Hissy going for another lap. They'll probably be looking to maybe put softs on if they can get to lap 20, but I don't think that's possible on the medium. Here we have Snacks. Snacks probably going to put a few hot laps in now. But yeah, Snacks needs to absolutely nail a lot of fast laps here because MCR Fifi obviously is going to the end. Spark will have to pit again. But it's definitely interesting now. Very exciting. Just over halfway distance. So who has not pitted yet then? So James White yet to pit. Hissy, Professor Phil, and Chelsea FC yet to pit. And we can see Twin Joker's 15-second time penalty. Obviously, it's his first race tonight, so I'm sure you know they get better on that front. Got a yellow flag out. It's been cleared up now, I think. And very good battle here between Mark, Finn J, Upcoming Carmen and Aquarius. And Professor Phil pits. So I think Professor Phil will put the hard tire on. And no, Professor Phil's put the softs on, okay. And okay, it's interesting. I think the medium hard strategy is definitely the quickest strategy on this track. But I'm sure we'll find out in time. And Tay probably just hoping for a safety car at some point. Probably got damage on lap 1. Be interesting to see if any clips get sent in. So, Hissy. When will Hissy decide to pit? 2.2 seconds ahead of Snacks. But obviously Snacks has got to pit again, so when Hissy pits, he'll probably put the hard tire on, I'm guessing. It doesn't really make much sense to do 2 stop from here. I don't think it does anyway. Spark having another strong race. Aki MG gets another penalty. The yellow flag I think's been cleared up. Professor Phil comes out in 7th. We'll be looking to catch up to Chelsea and James White, who haven't pitted yet. Oop, I think someone's just lost it here. I think it was not sure if it was MCR Fifi. I'm not sure if he's had a spin. Might have done. Might have been MCR Fifi. And if he has had a spin, that's definitely opened the race up. Yeah, I think MCR Fifi spun, you know. So Snacks would be very happy to hear about that. And Hissy did put the hard tire on, which is, I believe, is the right call. So very interesting now. Yeah, unlucky Tucker, unlucky mate. You was going to get a lot of points in this race. I think your strategy was looking really good as well. I see a lot of people on 2 stops tonight, and I think you would have capitalised on that. You just got to try and look at the positives, but it's not easier said than done, isn't it, really? But Spark having a strong race. I do think Spark will have to pit again, though. And Snacks doing really well up front. Has a nice gap of over 7 seconds. No penalties either, which is always a bonus. Upcoming Karma picks up a 3-second penalty. And so far so good for Snacks. 10 laps remaining. But we'll have to pit again. So will Professor Phil. And I think Spark will have to pit again. And MCR Fifi will be able to go to the end. But when Snacks pits and puts another set of softs on, he'll be flying. Hissy also going to the end. Got Twin Joker in 6. Having a very good debut. It's great to see. He has picked up a lot of penalties though. But then again, I picked up 12 seconds on Thursday, so I know, no, on Tuesday, so I know what that's like. And we've got James White, Finn, Upcoming Karma, and Chelsea FC. And Chelsea FC has pitted for the medium. Yeah, you done really well tonight, Tucker. You should, you know, that. Did you clip it by the way? And what was your thoughts on what happened? Ooh, Chelsea FC nearly taps the back of Upcoming Karma's car there. Very, very close. Looking to get the move done. Upcoming Karma pits. So Chelsea now into the top 10. Oh, Karma spits as well. Speeds in the pits. That's not what you want. So Chelsea then up to 9th. Got Finn in 8th. So Upcoming Karma can't serve the 5-second penalty. So Maverick obviously on the hards. Probably going to the end. What tyre? So Twin Joker having a strong race. Hissy made a lot of progress. Obviously next week it's a sprint format next week, so should be at Austria, which should be very interesting, quite exciting. Another penalty for Upcoming Karma. And Snacks Pits. I'm guessing Spark will retake the lead. And Snacks puts some mediums on this time. That's a new set of mediums. And we'll be able to go to the end. It'll be interesting to see if MCR Fifi comes out ahead. Looks like he will, but it won't be as big a gap as it was. I think MCR Fifi did have a spin, but I might be wrong. So, obviously, Snacks tyres are going to be a lot fresher, and we'll be looking to maybe get the move done. Neither driver currently has a penalty. Yeah. It did. I wasn't sure if it was a racing incident or it looked like yeah. We'll see what the steward says about it anyway. You know, the Sun God's a very good steward, and he always gets it right. The question is, will Spark be able to get to the end on these mediums? I'm not so sure. Not so sure. I'm not sure. I can't remember how many laps you can do on the mediums. I think you will have to pit for the softs. And he stays out this lap. And Professor Phil, I feel, will also have to pit. No pun. Yeah, you was very unfortunate tonight, Taka. I think you would have got some really good points tonight. And Snacks on for a really, really good finish here. Just got to keep doing what he's doing. He's nearly in the DRS of MCR Fifi. And very interesting strategy tonight. I wasn't expecting 2 stops. I'm not sure if Professor Phil, I think Professor Phil definitely has to pit again as well. So I think Snacks will be retaking the lead soon, and Snacks passes MCR Fifi. MCR Fifi picks up a penalty as well. Oh, Snacks has a little moment. Too eager on the throttle. And MCR Fifi retakes the position. Snacks just has to play it cool. Doesn't have to go for any silly moves. So a rare penalty for MCR Fifi. Doesn't normally pick him up. So Snacks will have to do it again. Spark pits. Oh, and he picks up a 5-second penalty as well. As a safety car. The safety car is out. And that would have helped Spark if he didn't pick up the 5-second penalty. that definitely helps Professor Phil as well. That's amazing. Mark D crashed out. I'm not sure where he crashed out, but that's not what Snacks needed. And MCR Fifi comes out ahead of Snacks as well. Whoa, a drive-through penalty for upcoming karma. We see it happen every week, don't we? Someone gets a drive, and I think maybe outcome karma is going to retire. And there we have it. Yeah, I think it was the last sector. Initially, I thought Mark D left the session. So, let's have a quick look at the penalties. We've got MCR Fifi with 3 seconds. Professor Phil has no penalties. Spark, unfortunately, got a 5-second penalty speed in the pits. He would love to have served that penalty, but it doesn't always does it on second pit. Wow. Snacks never gets an easy go, does he? Winning, he always has to earn it, doesn't he? And will be interesting to see if anyone's using used softs here. Yep, unlucky Snacks, but still a long way to go. 5-6 laps to go. I think the safety car will come in soon. So at the moment we've got Spark in first, Professor Phil in second, MCR Fifi in third, Snacks in fourth, unfortunately for him, Hissy in fifth, Twin Joker in sixth. This isn't helping Twin Joker because we know he's got a lot of penalties. We've got Finn in 7th, James White in 8th, Chelsea FC now on the soft in 9th, Maverick in 10th, Take It Easy in 11th. I think he will pit for the softs. And I think Aki AMG, these are new softs I believe. So at least Tay's got a chance for points now. I don't think Take It Easy's got any penalties either, so that's really going to do him well. Yeah, last night he managed to win the F2 race, but in the F1 it's definitely a lot harder to win in the F1. I mean, I won the sprint race last night, so that shows the level. Thought I'd chuck that in there. Five laps remaining. Safety car will probably come in. Wow, no, Take It Easy is quite far back at the moment, so it might go around again. It depends if Take It Easy can get onto the back of these cars. He should be able to. And I think the safety car will be in at the end of the lap. Be interesting what the new features are on the next game for broadcasting. Be interesting. Hopefully it's a bit more advanced. Yeah, and the safety car, left that late. That was a very late decision to bring the safety car in. So everyone's just got to get the tyres warmed up now. We know Tay's tyres will be roasting hot right now. And Spark's gone for it. I think he has anyway. Has he gone? Yeah, Spark's gone. Weaving to get extra heat in the tyres for Professor Phil. And they're all weaving to get more tie attempts. So this is going to be very interesting now. Snacks in 4th, Hissy 5th, Joker 6th, Phil in 7th, Chelsea 8th, Maverick 9th. And Aki MG's made up a place on James White there. Aquarius in 12th, Take It Easy's 13th, and Spark has had a really good restart there. And MCR Fifi quite close here to Professor Phil. Must be running low wings because he wasn't using his overtake. And obviously Professor Phil has no penalties. I think maybe he didn't have any new sets available to him. Yeah, maybe he didn't have any new sets, but MCR Fifi very close to Professor Phil. Professor Phil, maybe Professor Phil's got used softs on. That's all I can think right now. Let's put the penalties on as well, so we have a better idea of the situation at hand. But currently, the fight for the win is between Professor Phil and Snacks, because neither of them have a penalty at the moment. And Snacks, Twin Joker picks up another penalty. Twin Joker might not finish in the points. DOS will be enabled on the next lap. And will MCR Fifi be able to get a move done here on Professor Phil? He's using his overtake, as is Snacks. And yeah, they're not using much of it. They're trying to save it, probably for the last lap. And Spark having a very, very strong race. But if James White, Aquarius and Take It Easy can not pick up any penalties, they still might get points. And MCR Fifi very close to Professor Phil there. That was very, very close. And these four having a great battle. And Hissy, the current championship leader, not too far back. But he does have a 3-second penalty. Twin Joker has to be careful not to pick up any more penalties because he might get a DSQ and you wouldn't want that. But I don't think he's going to get points anyway. DRS is enabled. We've got 2 laps remaining. And who's going to win this race? Snacks would love to get by. Love to get by MCR Fifi, but it's not going to be easy. It looks like MCR Fifi's got running quite low wings. Very close here to Professor Phil. Professor Phil could give up the place and still just has to keep ahead of. Just has to finish ahead of Snacks. And Professor Phil got a good exit there. And Snacks now very close. Purple middle sector for Snacks. And this is where the cars get really close together. Let's look on board here with Snacks. It seems like Professor Phil struggles a little bit in the last sector. Oh, MCR Fifi goes off the track. And that opens the door now for Snacks. Yeah, you sometimes see drivers chucking it down the inside, but that would have been a bit mad. And 2 laps to go. Finns at the moment is going to finish in top 6 again. But it's all about the lead. And Spark is actually pulling away a little bit. And Professor Phil isn't going to have DRS, so this is a big opportunity now for MCR Fifi and Snacks. to pile on the pressure. And MCR Fifi's going for it. Will Snacks look to put the car down the inside as well? It would be very, very dangerous move. He thought about it. And obviously on the next lap, if Professor Phil stays within the second of MCR Fifi, obviously it's going to be harder for Snacks to get the move done. So maybe Snacks might try and get move done in the last sector. It's between these two for the race win. Unless the unthinkable happens and they take each other out. But look how close Snacks is here. Oh. And Professor Phil has lost, I think he's lost a second to, yeah, old Professor Phil did have the DRS. But he has to keep the DRS if he wants to stay ahead of Snacks. We're on to the last lap and it's between Professor Phil and Snacks for the race win. They've got to try so hard not to pick up a penalty either. And Professor Phil is crucially still within the DRS of MCR Fifi. So whatever overtake they got left is going to be crucial here. And is Snacks close enough? And Professor Phil was out of DRS, out of overtake, sorry, and he didn't have DRS. And Snacks sends it down the inside and gets the move done on Professor Phil. But is the move done? And they're both out of overtake now. And it's not over yet. And Snacks goes defensive. Oh, very close. Aquarius picks up. Oh, Professor Phil is sending it down the inside. Wow. What a finish to this race. 2 corners remaining. And I think Snacks is going to do it. Obviously Spark's going to win the race, but it's going to drop a few places. And second, and Snacks wins the race. Finn, Hissy comes over in 4th. 5th for Spark. Oh, didn't get. Well done, Snacks. That was unbelievable. The pressure on that last lap. Professor Phil just missed out with the DRS. If Professor Phil had got the DRS on MCR Fifi, I think he would have kept the position. And Snacks' first win in IIRL. Well done, mate. He won last night in F2 and he wins his first race tonight. Fantastic job. Great effort there as well from MCR Fifi. And Professor Phil obviously having a fantastic drive. The safety car definitely made it exciting, didn't it? You'll sleep well tonight. So let's get a rundown of the positions. Snacks wins his first race. Well done, mate. Professor Phil second. Hissy, MCR Fifi third. Hissy in 4th. Spark in 5th. Unfortunately, Spark got that speed in the pits. Finn finished 6th. James White in 7th. Take it easy, managed to get some points in the end. Obviously, he didn't pick up any penalties. Chelsea FC also got points. Aki AMG 10th. Aquarius, unfortunately, 11th. Maverick down in 12th. Twin Joker 13th. Upcoming Karma 14th. Mark D, Tucker, and Alpha Maddie, the bottom 3 drivers. Congratulations to Snacks. How does it feel to win your first race? Shaking. They don't give it to you easy, do they? thank you, Kate. I'm glad you enjoyed the race. He doesn't like the feeling. What is it? Was the champagne not very nice? No? Probably too young to drink champagne anyway. Thank you for everyone who raced tonight. We had 17, that was a good showing. And thank you to everyone who tuned in to watch. It was a brilliant race. Some very consistent performers again tonight. Spark, Professor Phil done very well. Tucker for Life also had a great race, but obviously unfortunately got tapped with Maverick. Be interesting to see what the steward says about that, but still, you know, it's never good to lose like that. Yeah. So next week we do it all again. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday at 7:30 PM UK time. Austria next week. We're doing the sprint format. Will be interesting. You picked up too many penalties, Twin Joker, but still a very good debut. You've definitely got the pace. You just have to just drive within the white lines. I think Austria, I'm not sure if you're going to reserve again next week, but if you do, Austria shouldn't be too bad on track limits. Yeah, thank you for watching Big Daddy Kate. As I said, tune in on Tuesday with the Sun God. He always gives out fantastic streams, so I'm looking forward to that one. Stay safe, everyone. Have a great week, and till next time. Peace out.